Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm here at Productronica 2019 on the Scoop Studio, and I'm joined by Larry from HDP User Group. Larry, thanks for stopping by. Just for people that are unaware, start by telling me a bit about the user group and how it came about, what it's all for.
Sure. HDP User Group started in 1995. It was started by a group of telecom manufacturers, OEMs, and they saw the need for developing, everyone saw that they had the same need for infrastructure development, and in order to do that, they've had a lot of experience with standards in making telecom interoperable, and as a result of that, they came up with the idea of, hey, rather than each one of us go through and do reliability characterizations of different packaging and printed circuit board technology, why don't we pool our resources together and have all of us involved, because we all use the same printed circuit boards, we all use the same types of components, so why not go forward and do things collaborative. So that's how it got started. So it's been around for almost 25 years now, so it's been quite successful.
Yeah, and the HDP stands for High Density Packaging.
User group. So it's one of the unique things about it is it has members from the whole supply chain. So it's primarily driven by OEMs who sort of are at the top of the supply chain, and it has assemblers, contract manufacturers, material suppliers, chemical suppliers. So it has a wide range of memberships. So today we have about 53 different members of different companies that make the range, the whole range of the gamut of infrastructure suppliers and OEMs.
So before we get on to specifics of what's challenging them at the moment, talk me through a little bit of the process. If I'm an OEM and I've got a particular challenge on my roadmap, how do I get it onto your agenda?
So members dictate what our collaborative agenda is. So if two of our members have the same problem, they'll bring it to a group, and if the membership feels that it's a common problem that everyone has, we'll take it up, and we assign a project facilitator with it. And we have a gating process that we use to get projects to different stages. So we start off in an idea phase. So if someone has an idea, they bring it in. We have a couple of collaborative conference calls, and we discuss it and try and narrow it in. And then we come into a definition phase where we define how the project should go, what type of testing should be, what a DOE should be made up of, and then we go to the implementation phase, and that's when we take it to our board of directors, and they'll approve the project plan that's put together by the project participants, and then it'll go forward and it gets resourced. The other unique part about HDP is our members provide the resources for doing most of the project work.
And they do that on a voluntary basis.
Because if it's important to an OEM, it's got to make business sense. So that's kind of the overriding factor that sort of dictates projects going forward.
And then findings become public domain and shareable by the group?
By the members. And then sometimes we'll present things outside, but primarily it's for the members' benefit.
Yeah, by the members, for the members. Makes perfect sense. And I guess the big burning question is, what's vexing them right now? What are they bringing to the table in terms of challenges, and how tough are they? Well,
a couple of things. We've had an ongoing project that focused on material reliability, and we do ICT testing and 6 reflow cycles, and we're on phase 6 of that, and it's an ongoing issue. As people develop new materials, they want to get a reliability characterization of those materials. So it's been a very successful project that we have started and going. The other area that we've had a lot of interest in is harsh use environments. So we've had several different companies in the military and some from the automotive space that have interested in these new solder alloys that have come out. So we've had a collaborative effort going with INEMI and looking at about 15 different alloys, and HDP is doing vibration testing on these alloys, and so we're sharing the results of those new solder alloys that are different than 305 material now, that have a better performance from a reliability standpoint. And then thirdly, we have a Vexus problem or characterization that we're doing. So it's different types of printed circuit board technology that uses routes. So there's Jean Torme had that idea, and some of our people are interested in implementing that and so we're doing a characterization. How does that perform electrically? How does it manufacturability-wise. So we do several projects like that. So there's a wide range of different projects that we have ongoing.
There's a lot going on, absolutely. And it was interesting that you mentioned INEMI there, because when you were talking about your procedure and your model, you kind of reminded me of INEMI. I'm curious how you collaborate with other associations.
INEMI sort of focuses on their roadmap. So that's they focus on gaps in their roadmap. We focus on maybe more near-in problems that our members have, not necessarily tied to any roadmap, but if our member companies have an issue or companies have a common problem, we focus on that. So that's kind of differentiator. But if there's things we have some of our members that are members of both groups, so rather than reinvent the wheel, we try and collaborate when we can.
Yeah, there's no point in you both doing the same thing and bringing the same thing to market. And what I love about it is the collaborative nature. But what I really like about HDP, I think, is this: here's a problem, let's just fix that specific problem and get together and do it. And that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, typically our projects are about 18 months in duration. And so we focus on sort of getting some short-term results. And we do that in the definition of the project, because a lot of our members have been around the corner once or twice, and they know what are bite-sized portions of a project to tackle. So we don't have projects that go on forever.
Exciting stuff, Larry. Thanks for stopping by and telling us all about it. Good luck with the projects you got on, and I hope we can speak again soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much.